Good morning Year 2, we're going to do our English lesson now. The first thing I'd like you to do is open up your catch-up book and write in today's date, which is Tuesday the 12th of January 2021. And then underneath your date, I would like you to write today's skill, which is gather information through role play. So pause the video and write in today's date and skill into your book, and then unpause when you're ready, please. Okay, the first thing we're going to do then, we are going to do our starter, and it says rewrite these sentences correctly into your book, into your catch-up book. The first sentence says, hello, how are you? So have a look at that sentence. What mistakes are there in that sentence? And I would like you to write that sentence correcting those mistakes into your book now, please. So pause the video and then when you're ready, unpause. Okay, that sentence then, hello, how are you? The first mistake is the spelling of you. So you should be spelled Y-O-U, and then we need a question mark at the end rather than an exclamation mark, because we are asking someone how they are, asking them a question. Give yourself a tick if you've got that one right. The next sentence then says, what is the time? So have a look really carefully at those mistakes in that sentence. How can you correct them? And I want you to rewrite the sentence into your book, correcting the mistakes. So pause the video and then unpause when you're ready, please. Okay, so looking at that sentence then, what is spelled incorrectly? So what is W-H-A-T is the, we're missing an E off of the end, and then what is the time? So that's the rest of that sentence is fine. So if you corrected those two mistakes, can you please give yourself a tick now, please? And then we're going to have a look at the last sentence. So Mrs. Randall lives in Hawkinge. So read that sentence carefully. What mistakes are there? And rewrite that sentence correctly into your catch-up book now, please. Pause the video and then unpause when you're ready. Okay, so Mrs. Randall is a name, therefore it needs a capital R. And Mrs. Randall lives in Hawkinge. Hawkinge is the name of a place, so we need a capital H, and we're also missing an E off of the end. So give yourself a tick if you corrected all of those mistakes, please. Today then, we are going to be putting ourselves in the shoes of the athletes at the 2012 Olympics. Does anyone know where the Olympics were held in 2012? So have a think, what country, city were they held in 2012? Okay, well done if you were right. The 2012 Olympics were held in London. They were held in London from the 27th of July to the 12th of August. And we participated in a range of events and won lots of medals. We won 65 in total, and they comprised of 29 gold medals, 17 silver medals and 19 bronze medals. One of our gold medal athletes was this lady. Does anyone know what her name is? So I'd like you to have a think, what is this lady's name? You might recognise her, you might know her name, and then we are going to have a look to see who it is. Okay, well done if you guessed correctly then. My name is Jessica Ennis-Hill. I won gold at the 2012 Olympic Games in the heptathlon. Does anyone know what the heptathlon is? So have a think, what type of event would this be? The heptathlon is a combined event that is made up of 7 different events: 100-metre hurdles, the high jump, shot put, long jump, javelin, 200-metre run on the first day, and then an 800-metre run on the second day. And I want you to have to think, do you know what all those events are? Are there any you're not sure of? Okay, so we're going to have a look at these events now. We have the 100-metre hurdles, jumping over the hurdles. We've got the high jump, the shot put, the long jump, the javelin, 200-metre run, and then lastly the 800-metre run. So we're going to watch a video now of Jessica Ennis-Hill completing some of her events. Okay, watch really carefully then. like you to reenact those events. You might reenact the shot put, the long jump, the javelin, and you might even like to create a freeze frame, so freezing into the position of the javelin. And I would like you to pause the video and have a go at doing that now, please. And then unpause when you're ready. Okay, so you're now going to watch Jessica Ennis' award ceremony. Can you reenact it? And how do you think she was feeling? So I would like you to go onto the first link underneath this video on the school's website, and you're going to watch that the video from that link, and then reenact that event and think about how she was feeling. And once you've done that, you can unpause the video. Okay, next then you're going to watch the interview with Jessica when she had just won gold. So you're going to now click on the second link and watch that video. And then I would also like you to take some quotes for your report. So write those quotes, what she said, into your catch-up book. You can always go back on the video if you've missed part of it, and then write that into your catch-up book so you've got that ready for your report later on in the week. And then unpause the video when you have finished that task. Okay, so after you have reenacted the videos from the slides, you can create a bank of vocabulary you would use to describe the events and how you think Jessica was feeling at each point. You could also draw a picture from each video and write your vocabulary underneath it. So you could draw your picture from the first video, write your vocabulary underneath it, draw another picture for the second video, write your vocabulary underneath it, and then repeat for the third video. And it's important that you use a range of descriptive techniques that we've learnt in school. So lots of adjectives, you might include a simile as well in there to really describe how she's feeling and describe what she's doing. Okay, so let's have a look then at our steps to success before you start this activity. You must gather information about Jessica Ennis-Hill on her gold medal win at the Olympic Games in 2012. You should use role play to reenact the heptathlon award ceremony and some heptathlon events to gain information. You could use adjectives to describe how Jessica Ennis-Hill might have been feeling at each point in her events, and you might think about how the audience may have felt before each event and use adjectives to describe their feelings. Okay, so I'd like you to pause the video now and have a go at this activity and unpause when you have finished. Okay. Finally then, for our plenary, I would like you to add 3 sentence openers that you could use in your report about Jessica Ennis-Hill. Are your sentence openers relevant for the tone of your report? So have a think about the sentence openers you might like to use. We've spoken about sentence openers lots in year 2, so I'm sure you've got lots of lovely ideas. And I'd like you to write them into your catch-up book, add in your sentence openers now, please. Okay. Well done, year 2. Bye!